Hi and welcome back to the channel. Okay, so today I'm going to have a little look at what is probably an iconic guitar solo. Quite straightforward for somebody that's not really familiar with playing guitar in this area of single notes, but can be done with a little bit of application. So the first thing we're going to look at is the run into the guitar solo and Don't Look Back in Anger. Okay, so it comes out of the chorus, so you can see C stroke B, A minor, E7, F, G, C, A minor, G, and then the solo is actually over the bridge, so F, and I'll put a bit of distortion on to sort of get it a bit closer to the sound that he's producing, C. So he would be doing this, and this bend, so you're bending the G on the 7th fret, so you do this and you bend it out and you bring it back to the rest position, so, and then a single note on the 5th on the G, and then 5th on the D, and you do this hammer on, which a hammer on is like this, so, and then you get this. So this is basically you're bending it out, but then you drop your finger on here, so you go and you mute it, so you don't go as you did previously, you go and drop your finger on and it mutes the note. So, and you can do that with a plectrum or with your fingers, and this, so then 5th, hammer on, and then bend it out, but mute it at the top of its bend. And then you go again. But this time you're going to do almost like a double stop hammer on, which is that it sounds like this rather than this. So if you hammered on from the 5th to the 7th on the D, you get this effect. But if you strike this and strike and then you hammer on the single note, but you're striking two strings together, so you get this effect rather than this. So you get, and then you slide from the 5th to the 7th on the A, and then slide back down again from the 7th to the 5th, and then you get this run. So you go hammer on from the E 3rd to 5th, and you slide in then from the A string 3rd to the 5th, and then you slide from the 5th to the 7th, so you get this, and then you get a single note on the A, on the D stroke, on the 5th fret on the D, so all together that sounds like this, and then you get this. So these are what are called quarter bends. They're not full. So a full bend would be a note above it. So you're bending, but that is not. So and then again, then you're sliding on the G again from the 5th to the 9th, 7th to the 9th. Sorry. And then you're sliding from the 7th to the 9th, to the 8th on the B, then the 10th on the B, and then the 8th on the E. Hammer on, and then this part is a triplet, so it goes, and this is so it goes, so it's triplet, 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 triplet is the best way to hear that. It's not, but, and then you've got this, so that's almost like a strum, so you're going the but you go, so that's on the 9th and the 8th on the B and E respectively, then you go up to the 10th on the E, and then you get to this bending out of the 15th and the 12th of the E. Now when you bend out the 15th, it bends up to this, and it's exactly the same note. These are E's, these are both E, but when you do this, you get this effect. It's quite a cool effect. I don't know if you can hear that. You get that effect. So he got the then you get this. And what I'm doing, my finger is being held on the 12th there, on my first finger. My third finger is bending out this B string on the 15th. So you get this effect. You get, because it's bending up to that note. So and then you get this. So you're bending out the 15th on the B now, and this is what is called a pre-bend. So you go, so I'm already bending up to the note that it's going to be pre-bent back from. So, and then you got, and this time he's doing the same of this 15 on the B and 12 on the E. Rather than, so they're two distinct techniques there. So you got this and that and that. So the way I'm stopping the strings ringing. So if I don't put my hand on, you get this you might get ringing, all kinds of stuff ringing away. So putting the heel of your hand on the strings prevents any strings from ringing that you don't want. Anyway, I hope that helps. It's a bit of a long one, but that's the guitar side of Don't Look Back in Anger. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you want me to have a look at anything, don't forget to leave something in the comments, and we'll see you next time.